Welcome back to CNA Gameplay. We're doing StarFox Adventures Part 2.
General Pepper here.
I love the way he says that.
I like how he's all jittering around.
Locate the Queen of the Earthwalker tribe. She will help you further.
General Pepper is bad case of Parkinson's.
That's not cool. Don't make fun of Marty McPepper. We had to do a flight section.
Yay!
Yeah, it's like the fox. Because we're foxing the stars. And
I bet this just burned all the asses of the people who wanted this to be like an actual StarFox game.
yeah. But... oh, it changed the sound effect.
Yep.
Again. Cool. Oop, missed it. If you
Press
don't...
Z or R twice.
If you never got the gist of why we're doing this, is because we need enough rings to take down a force field to get to the planet, because General Scales set one up because he's a dick. We even have bombs.
We need power rings for something.
Ah, missed it again. Yeah, like I just said. They go down the thing. Stupid shield.
And these are just like a naturally occurring force of energy out in the space, I guess.
No, I just told you. General Scales put up a force field around the planet so nobody could get in.
Yeah.
And so we need the rings to take down the force field.
But what are the rings?
They are just there.
Yeah, they're naturally occurring.
They're probably debris from something. Hey, Shrek. Yeah, peaceful, primitive planet full of dinosaurs, and big old fucking spaceship with the talking fox coming out of it.
Let me just land this giant piece of technology in the middle of prehistory. I'm sure everything will be fine.
Great flying, Fox.
Even though I crashed into everything.
I thought you were gonna make it.
Very funny, sir.
I know. Now, on to
What a dick!
the button. You will open your
I made a joke!
later.
I know, it's
Wish
funny.
to, and then
You
press
laughed.
the A button to contact one
How
another.
come we're here too?
Each team member will give you different information.
Also, what's a Nintendo GameCube?
So give it a try
Also,
and finish.
why do we do flight sections at all? Look at that fur! Look at that fur! It's all individually animated and stuff.
Yep.
It's very cool.
Slippy is preparing a translator device, but until it's ready, he'll translate for you.
Okay, General. But
I
what
bet
about
dinosaurs smell real
why can't I
bad.
bring my
Oh,
blaster?
probably.
It's always the same with you, Fox. Shoot first, ask questions later. This mission is about saving the planet, not blowing it up. It requires a different tactic. Try using your head.
Yeah, very funny, sir. Fox out.
Fox out. Rolling around in this beautiful flowery grove.
It's a good thing we didn't have to go hunting around for that thing.
Yeah. So, is he supposed to be like understanding this?
I was just gonna ask, can he actually understand what she's saying?
My guess is no, and also the magic meter just kind of popped out of nowhere, which was kind of cool.
She added it to his little... Doesn't he have an eyepiece sometimes?
An IP?
Eyepiece.
Eyepiece. No?
Like a visor HUD thing?
No?
Alright, fine.
FOA. FOA. So this is Dinosaur Planet. It's a planet full of dinosaurs. That's a bomb spore planet. We're gonna blow ourselves up and die. Cause
What?
I don't have the magic thing yet. Okay, I can't kill it. So
Yeah,
I do
you
need
need
the magic thing.
the fire thing.
I've gotta go over here. Oh no, it's the dinosaurs.
Oh god, boy, that gun would really be handy now.
Yeah.
Also, what the fuck is General Pepper doing ordering whether or not you can use your gun?
he wasn't exactly ordering it. He was just telling Fox to like get his head like out of his ass, and
Yeah.
you can't just go killing everybody here. You have to like do something. And as we figured out, when I kill somebody, I don't actually kill them. That blazing light.
Uh-huh.
Oh, great! We get to do this. What did we get? Oh, a staff energy gem. They don't actually die. They kind of phase out to safety. So
Okay.
think of it kind of like a warp. So we're not actually killing them, whereas if we used a blaster, we would be just fucking killing everybody. And that's not what we want to do. We want to save the planet and figure out what's going on here. And as far as Fox knows, these people are good guys, and he's just beating them up because they're in his way.
So that would make him the bad guy, kind of.
Yeah.
Also, I killed thousands of dudes in StarFox 64. I don't give a shit. I'll shoot anybody.
That's exactly General Pepper's point, is that Fox doesn't care if he kills anybody. But he needs to figure out why the planet's exploding, to stop it from exploding, so he can't go around killing everybody.
Ah, whatever, we'll figure it out. Just give me my gun. I'll figure it out 3 times faster.
I think he's actually got a gun. Like, look at it. I can't really show it because there's like no camera controls in this game.
Yeah.
But on his left or his
Or
right,
his right
thigh,
hip, yeah.
you can see he's definitely got a blaster holder. You can't really tell if there's a gun in it.
I don't think there's anything in it.
I think there is. It's kind of different colored at the top.
Yeah,
Could be a
I think that's
blaster.
just where the like flap is, though.
Maybe it's just a satchel and it's not actually a holster.
I don't know.
I don't know. Like, comment, subscribe if you looked into this game's code and looked at a high-res version of that model and figured it out.
Inspect Fox's pants, then get back to us.
Yes. Inspect all the pants.
Look at every little bulge.
Look at the lighting. It's like perfectly dynamic. It's beautiful. It's great. Look at it. It's great. I love the lighting. It's so great. This game's pretty.
It actually has dynamic shadows, which is really cool and not common.
Dynamic shadows and dynamic lighting.
The fire blaster.
Yeah, I got the fire blaster. Yeah, I can blast fire. Oh, wrong button.
Shoot that giant obvious switch.
He's shot. Meow, that's right. Yeah. I don't know how that's gonna sound when it's actually recorded. Sounds so different when you say something, you know,
Yeah.
and then you hear it later. So that's gonna be fun.
I don't remember anything about anything Meowth ever said except for
Meow,
Meowth, that's right.
I
I remember that episode where he met all the other Meowths.
I don't think I saw that one actually.
It was kind of sad.
Well, a lot of Pokemon episodes were. Like, seriously, go back and watch some stuff from season 1.
Yeah.
It is like a really deep show, and kids today should totally watch it because it's got a lot of great lessons. Like, one that just pops out to me, like, immediately is the thing with Caterpie in the 3rd episode.
I don't remember that one.
And you must be the Queen Earthwalker.
In that one, Ash and Misty were on their way through Viridian Forest after they decided to team up because Ash destroyed Misty's bicycle. And
Okay.
so he was like, well, I'm going on a Pokemon journey, bitch. Follow if you want. And she's like, I'm gonna follow you until I get my bike back, you jerk. And, Fox's smile. He's just like, money.
Lady, I'll bring your son back. Can you
You
give me
son of
some
a
directions?
bitch.
Can they see the floating Slippy head?
Yeah, it's actually like a hologram thingy.
How is that not freaking them out?
I know, right? But then again,
How is that not freaking us out?
because they have a giant stone that's sentient and it moves and it talks like Shrek.
Yeah, I guess so.
I bet nothing surprises them.
Big stone guy. She called him a whoop stone.
That's all I need to know.
Get
I'll be
this
back
guy's
soon,
off
Queen. Don't you worry.
So anyway,
Haven't you finished that translator
in the
yet?
episode, they're going through Viridian Forest, And
Just need a bit more time.
this is like the very beginning of the show. So Jesse and James were just totally pwned by Pikachu at the Viridian City Hospital. And so that's when they decide this Pikachu's like fucking great. We're gonna go get the Pikachu and steal it and all that. So they're on their way to the forest to cut Ash and Misty off to get the Pikachu.
So that's what it was? Pikachu just beat the shit out of them, and they were like, this is obviously the best Pokemon.
Well, if you remember the episode, the Pokemon Center literally blew up.
Yeah.
Like,
I
it
don't
fucking
remember.
blew up. Everybody died.
Oh, jeez.
Everybody died. There were no survivors. It was like a big terrorist attack. Anyway, what it has to do with Meowth,
Uh-huh.
or not Meowth, Caterpie.
Right.
Ash managed to catch his very first Pokemon, and it was a Caterpie, and he didn't use Pikachu to catch it. 'Cause by now, Pikachu was trying to be, he was actually helping out, being his friend a little bit, but not quite. They weren't quite pals yet.
Oh, did they have an icy relationship at first?
Oh yeah, you don't remember a lot about that show, do you?
I watched it when I was like 12 or 13 or something. I don't remember anything about it.
When it started, they hated each other. Or rather, Ash liked Pikachu, but Pikachu was like, "Kid, you're remedial. I hate you. Go away." And like made no effort at all to. Oh, I've got to go buy shit, don't I?
You have to buy the candy for him.
Yeah, they're all candy. Yeah. So
Anyway, by the Caterpie.
anyway, Ash's very first Pokemon he caught was the Caterpie, just by throwing a Pokeball at it. And so he brought it out, and he was totally ecstatic. He was like, "Misty, I caught my very first Pokemon. I'm so excited, and this is the greatest thing ever." And so he got it, and Misty's just like, "Ew, it's a bug. It's a bug Pokemon. I don't want to touch the bug. I don't want to touch the bug Pokemon. It's so gross." And Ash was just like, just touch it. It's just a bug Pokemon. Just touch it. And she's just like, "Ew, bugs." Yeah. Anyway, so Caterpie got offended.
Oh, no.
And so while Ash and Misty were asleep, and Misty, being a total bitch and just leaving Caterpie alone,
Yeah.
Caterpie emotionally looks up at the moon, and Pikachu starts talking.
I remember that.
And they have a little moment, and Caterpie imagines himself becoming a Butterfree someday,
Uh-huh.
and then Misty will like him. And so he's talking with Pikachu, and Pikachu's trying to cheer him up, and he's just supposed to be Misty's friend, and Misty won't be his friend. And so,
Pika.
yes,
I remember
exactly.
that.
And so, at the end of the episode, Misty's still being a bitch about Caterpie.
Yeah.
Team Rocket shows up for the first time besides the hospital one. It's the first time they actually show up to steal the Pikachu. And fuck, where do I go to get the rock candy? Is it in here? It's in here. It's not. It's
There
right
it
here.
is.
Okay.
I think it's...
You pay this much. I'll sell it to you. So anyway, by this point, Ash has caught a Pidgeotto purely
Right.
by luck, and I didn't want to. I accidentally pressed A. I'm sorry.
What did A do?
Oh, A just talked to him again.
Yeah.
So where was I?
Team Rocket showed up.
Team Rocket showed up. Ash has a Pidgeotto now, but the Pidgeotto is not doing good, or he's not doing that good, but
Because it's a Pidgeotto.
Pidgeotto fucking rocks, dude. I always had one on my team.
I think I probably did too, actually.
But thing is that to catch the Pidgeotto, Ash stupidly sent out Caterpie, and birds eat bugs,
Yeah.
and so
Yeah, I
Caterpie
totally
nearly
remember
died. Nearly died. Oh, we get to listen to Shrek.
Nobody ever brings me gifts anymore.
I do.
They're after me Lucky Charms.
Donkey!
A lovely sweetie.
Sweetie. Hello, sweetie. Spoilers. Anyway, So Ash has no choice because Pikachu has had acid shot in its eyes by not Arbok, Ekans.
Yes.
And so all he has left is this damaged Caterpie because Pidgeotto, I think, had the same thing. He like got fucking knocked out by coughing. And so he's like, I've only got the Caterpie, and Misty can't help because she's a stupid bitch and she doesn't call out any of her water Pokemon to help out. And
Misty's the worst.
Misty, yeah, she's kind of the worst. Brock is the worst. He's a fucking child molester and
Yes.
the rapist. But anyway, by now people watching this could have probably just watched the episode of Pokemon and had it totally done already.
Whatever.
Anyway, all he had left was this damaged Caterpie, and at the very last second after, getting his ass kicked, he used string shot and wrapped up the head of Ekans and bonked it into coughing. And James is just like, oh my god, that attack does damage, and it bonked into them, and they got all mad because they got beaten by a fucking Caterpie. And so they left, and they said, Team Rocket's blessed enough again, and anyway, so Caterpie's like really fucking beat. He looks like he's about to die. Oh, sorry. Are you ready to warp? Yes. Yes, squish. Game over. Fox is like a fucking mulch of... Blech.
Fox is tripping balls.
So yeah, Ash picks up Caterpie, and Caterpie's like about to die, and he's like, look, Misty, now will you accept Caterpie for what he is, even though he's a bug that he can't help being a bug? He saved your life, Misty. And so
Also, Caterpie's adorable.
Yes, I love Caterpie. I wanted to beat the game with a level 100 Caterpie at one point. I just kind of gave up on that. Because it's so hard to level him, because there's no Everstones in the first game, so every level after like 4, it asks you, like every fight, it'll ask you to evolve, and you have to like press B and go through all the animations and everything, so it's really annoying in the other games. That's a dinosaur. Got poked by a giant thing with spikes on it.
Ace.
So Misty is like, oh, okay, I'll pet the Caterpie, and goes to pet the Caterpie, and just the moment she's about to touch it, she's like all fucking grossed out and everything. The moment she's about to touch it, it starts evolving. It splues up the this like mist stuff all over it, and it encases itself in a cocoon and becomes Metapod. And so what happened there was that Caterpie evolved out of pure happiness for finally being accepted by Misty. And the whole episode is a metaphor for racism. So next time on CNA Gameplay, we'll talk about another episode of Pokemon and its moral lessons and why it's a good show for children to watch today.
Can it be the one where James gets a Magikarp?
Sure. I don't remember a lot about that one, but sure.